Ashley's in Nashville. Hi, Ashley. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Better than we deserve. What's up?
So I just wanted to get your all's opinion. I have a friend that does your all's program as well as I've been doing it since 2020. I'm still in baby step 2. And we've discussed it a few times, but I'm just not sure of my decision. So, in 2019, we adopted our son, and then a year later, our marriage fell apart and we split up. So fast forward to now, we've been to court 2 times over custody issues. A lot of nonsense, really. His dad's just really hard to get along with. But in those 2 times, it's cost me around $20,000 to $25,000 in court, attorney fees, and everything else. So I'm trying to just gain some traction on maybe preparing for that in the future, because I feel like it's not going away, and still being able to pay off my debt. I really just don't know what to do.
I'm sorry, Ashley. That's really, that's a really hard situation. How much money do you make a year?
So I work as much overtime as I can. I try to. Last year I made around 100,000, and then this year it's probably going to be between 80 and 90.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm a nurse.
Yeah, good for you.
Thank you.
How much debt in general do you have?
Altogether is probably around 90,000. It's a mixture of vehicles, my vehicle alone, and then I have some credit cards and a line of credit at the bank.
What do you owe in your car?
25.
Okay. All right. So you have 90,000 in debt, and 25 of it's car, and then how much of it's credit cards?
Around 9,000.
Okay. So the rest of it is what?
I have a line of credit, which is around 20,000 that I opened up to pay for court fees. And I'm not sure. I can't think of anything else, so I might be off.
Okay, that's only 45. That's only 54,000.
So I have another vehicle in my name, but I don't pay for it. So that's another 48,000, but that's not mine. It's
what in the world? Who? What is that?
It's his truck, but he makes all the payments on that. It doesn't cost me anything, but we went in together to get it.
So your name is is it on the deed? On the loan?
On the title of the truck?
Yeah.
But the divorce decree gave him the truck, and you're supposed to pay it, or he's supposed to pay it.
So that's not his, no. That's like my fiance that I have now. I'm sorry.
Oh, so you have you're
you bought
engaged.
A truck for your fiance for $50,000.
So we went in together. I didn't necessarily buy it for him. It's something that we just done together.
He needed you to co-sign it?
No, he's doing good with his money. You know, he's
not. He took out a $50,000 truck loan.
Why,
He's not doing good with his money.
Well, I mean, yeah, I agree.
Why are you on the loan?
Because we're getting married, and I don't know. It was.
When are you getting married?
Quick decision. Hopefully within the next year.
Okay. All right. In the whole story that you told us, that has a lot of tragedy and sadness, this thing then jumps up as super stupid and crazy.
Right.
Like a $50,000 truck while you're fighting and don't have the money to pay, and you have to take out a line of credit. And the best idea y'all got to go in debt for $50,000 on a truck while you're trying to keep a dadgum child in a custody battle ongoing with a crazy ex.
Yeah.
This truck is crazy. Nuts. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So you're getting married when, did you say?
Probably within a year.
Okay. Why are you waiting?
Honestly, because everything's just been so crazy with my ex for the past 2 years, and I've dealt with anxiety and depression. My son has a lot of issues. He was born with.
None of that's changing in a year.
I'm sorry?
None of that is changing in a year.
I know. Yeah. We've just not, I don't know, just anxiety and depression on my side, and my main focus being my son. Right, that's just not been at the top of the list, I guess.
Okay. You called and asked us for help, and we love you, and we want you to win, and we're sad that you're having to fight to keep your baby, okay? Now, then I'm going to tell you some hard stuff. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. Sell the stupid truck. Get married now. Or don't. But don't wait around on some mythical island to come sailing up, some mythical ship to come sailing up to your island when everything's going to be right. Because the things you've been facing, part of your anxiety and part of the things you've been facing with mental health stuff is not just your ex. It's this pile of stuff on you and all of these untied knots that need to be tied. Okay?
Right.
You don't have closure on anything. All these open-ended things, or there's open-ended this, open-ended that, open-ended this. There's no closure anywhere, and that creates angst. It creates anxiety. So, you've got to get some predictable order, not chaos. The more areas of your life you can get non-chaos in, the faster your anxiety is going to drop. I'm not a mental health professional. Dr. John Deloney is. I've just heard him say that, so I said it, okay? But that's the truth, okay? So, and these, and the debt and the pile of debt you have, and now you guys with this $50,000 truck is part of where your anxiety is coming from, because you feel trapped, and now you're worried about the next time the crazy ex comes at you. How are we going to cover that? Meantime, I got a $48,000 truck note. Okay?
And I know he takes care of it, Ashley.
I don't care.
But the truth is, though, if he doesn't, it's on you then.
And so you're carrying this around your neck. You feel it between your shoulder blades. You feel the weight of it. And that's part of the anxiety. You can't keep from doing that, by the way. It's just how your body and your mind and your spirit works. So, yeah, if you were my little sister or my daughter, I would tell you, get married and sell the truck by the weekend, or run this guy off and sell the truck by the weekend, but paint or get off the ladder.
Right.
Okay? That's what I would tell you to do if I loved you, and I do. So I want you to do that, okay? And then we want you to take this wonderful income you have, and you have a fabulous career choice, because you'll always have a job and you can always make money when you're a nurse. It's just a great job.
And Ashley, I would sell your car. Honestly, I would get any level of traction for $25,000. I'm like, you can get a used $10,000, whatever it is. But just, I would get out of that.
How hard would you work? How crazy would you go to have $20,000 in the bank and no debt? So next time crazy ex comes around, you can punch him in the nose with a lawyer.
Right. Well, that's what I thought I was doing this last time. But...
Exactly. And now, but you didn't. You went over the car lot with your goober fiance and bought a truck.
Right.
Okay? So you went the other way. So I want you to sell everything in sight, work like crazy people, live on beans and rice and beans, get married, and let's
get the credit card debt paid off. I mean, all of it. Yeah. Start getting some traction with that debt payoff, Ashley, and I think you're going to start to feel more in control.
Because you are. That's why you'll feel that way. Because you're going to run the chaos off and drive order in and build a war chest to go to war.